Welcome to Golgotha Bridge Ministries, connecting modern minds to the ancient truth of God's Word through current terminology and the use of updated metaphors involving cutting-edge technology. Feel free to browse the videos and articles to learn more, and don't forget to subscribe and like these videos to keep on learning.
Hey, Mike here. There are a lot of beliefs surrounding the lost city of Atlantis. Some of them are outright crazy, and some of them are plausible. So let's look at the basic ideas here, and we can cut out a lot of the details. We know that Plato described the city, and he described it as a real place. And he was generally known for distinguishing what he was talking about. He claims that one of his associates got the story from a trip to Egypt. And that's an important detail that we'll get back to in a minute. So the basic story of Atlantis is that approximately, as the Egyptians recorded, 9,000 years previous, there was a larger island. It was described as being larger than Asia and had a somewhat rectangular but oblong shape. This is actually very reminiscent of the former continent Pangaea. You can look at the screen to see that now. In the story of Atlantis, people were sacrificing bulls to the god Poseidon. The thing is, in the past, many ancient religions sacrificed bulls to many people. This included the Egyptians, the ancient Jews, and worshippers of Baal. But that doesn't narrow it down at all because everybody else seems to have been doing it too. Okay, so we have examples of the gods having sex with and producing children with humans, creating stronger offspring. You see this in ancient Greek mythology, you see this in ancient Egyptian mythology, but you also see this in the Bible. These offspring were called the Nephilim. They were a hybrid race between human and fallen angel. Okay, so in the story of Atlantis, God is angered. He destroys the land via water. And a small number of people survive in boats. Now this kind of reminds me of the story of Noah from Genesis. Noah and his family actually survived a flood of the entire world using the ark. So in the story of Atlantis, the people that survived the city sinking settled in Egypt, or near Egypt actually. There was later a war with Egypt. That's part of the detail. So the Bible states that the ark rested on a mountain in Turkey, Mount Ararat. This area had been populated for quite a few generations before the Egyptians would have gotten the story, and that's how there could have been a war with Egypt. Now, of course, some of their offspring would have later gone on to make the Egyptian culture. So it's very possible that the lost city of Atlantis was actually on a lost continent that we now call Pangaea. Which means we're not going to look for it in the ocean. We're already on it. We are the survivors of Atlantis. Now, what's really cool about this is, what about all the ancient technology that is sometimes attributed to the Atlanteans? And I'm not talking about the science fiction aspects that you can find on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm talking about the ancient mercury vapor lamps, the ancient battery technology, the great depictions of ancient nuclear bombs, which actually have evidence still detectable today in higher than average background radiation and vitrified sand. And there are actually descriptions of flying metal cities above the clouds. And these are all documented in various cultures. Then there are the interconnected black mirrors, which you could gaze into once you energize them with a type of power. And by looking into these, you could glean the sum of all human knowledge, or even communicate with other people in faraway lands. You'll learn more about this in another one of my videos on ancient technology.
Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell, and check out the links below. Have a blessed day.